in terms of looking at you right now, I see sports wise though. So is it basketball? Is it baseball? Baseball for
I love
you?
what you see behind me is home, right? So this is all Chicago sports memorabilia. I follow my team's religion. I grew up next to the White Sox park, so I have a
You
team.
okay? Okay, I know where that is.
Yeah, I'm a true blue
Yeah,
Sox fan. So
yeah.
stuff that's in this room represents me. It's been handed down from family. It's been signed by family friends that have played. So it's me. And it's kind of funny because I asked my wife one day. I says, "Do you think I should put one of those screens up because that becomes the conversation piece in most of my meetings, right?" They're like, "Oh, hey, is this, is that?" And she said, "No, you shouldn't because it defines you. It's your space, right?"
I love your wife. See there, your wife. I was going to ask you about your wife.
Yeah.
You got the right type of wife. She's right there along beside you. She understands. She said,
Yeah,
"It's you." That's
she's
great.
she's rock solid. So she was Miss Texas. She won Miss Texas.
Miss
She went
Texas.
off. She went off to Miss America, got top 5 Miss America. But what she did was all of that money that was given to her, she took it and spent it on her education, and she went a communications route. Right? She's the director for a large healthcare company, or communications director for a large healthcare company. Right? So, and during that time after the Miss America, she got hit with MS. So
Oh,
yeah, so she struggles walking, right? But
yes.
she takes care of the girl. She's a concert pianist. That was her talent, right? In Miss America. So she teaches kids after school every night. So she works all day, teaches kids at night, and then
Mhm.
hustles our girls around to any one of their events and gets up and does that every single day.
Wow. You know
That to
what?
me is my inspiration, right?
Oh my goodness. She's resilient.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't do half this stuff successfully in a day, but she can you hear me again.
You tell me overall again what your business consists of because I knew I was going to really grab a hold on the community service part of it. But
Yeah,
tell me, yeah, again overall what you do.
yeah, I can tell you what Volatus is. So I'm the regional director for Volatus Aerospace. I'm heading up all the cargo projects globally. What Volatus does is that we are a drone integration company. We pride ourselves on being technology agnostic. So we have a client that says, we need to move this from there and want to use drones. We develop a solution. We've got a defense division, a public safety division, an education division, a ag division, cargo division, and a training division. We
Wow.
are based out of Toronto, Canada. We went public last year. We have offices in Canada, North America, South America, and the UK. We are one of the leading largest drone distributors in the world, supplying drones to the Ukraine effort and all kinds of other things to our defense division, helping police departments build out their drone programs. So we're doing that globally. We're also the largest drone service provider in North America. We have 1,400 drone pilots in our network. So we do everything from infrastructure inspection with drones to mappings to aerial photography to anywhere in the United States with one of our network pilots. So
Okay. And the drone is basically just a non-pilot, right? Non-pilot aircraft.
yeah, it's uncrewed is the new terminology.
Uncrewed. Okay, exactly. Okay.
It's termed unmanned aerial vehicle, right?
Yes. Yes.
Is the term, or drone is the slang term, but there's a lot involved in it, right? For me, I'm deeply involved in what's called advanced air mobility. It's the people lifting drones, right? That's a big movement going on, not so much the cargo and photography, smaller drones that people typically see. It's called advanced air mobility. And I tell people if they've ever watched the cartoons, the Jetsons, that technology is being developed and utilized right now. And within the next 5 years, you're going to see a whole movement in transportation of those personal aerial type vehicles. So it's called advanced air mobility. I sit on several of the Texas governor's committees advising our legislators on how that aircraft are going to fly, but they're coming. We're in the Jetson Age. And that
Wow, a Jetson Age.
yeah.
Michael, I just didn't want to take all of your time, but I want to just thank you so very much for taking the time, to connect with me
Yeah.
and talk with me and let us get to to visualize and look at your expertise, your community awareness. And there's so much more that they've seen that we'll be able to see about you today as well. But I just wanted to thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
so much.
so very much.
Yeah, I've been wanting to connect with you. I love that you include me in on your posts. I like to see what everybody's doing. You've
Yes.
become an inspiration for me daily to, look at things differently, understand things differently, right? And at the end of the day, we're all human beings, and
Yes.
we all have to live in this planet. So let's, enjoy it. Yeah.
Look at Michael. What's he doing here now? He's at the expo. I actually look out. I read your posts. Yours come to me as well, and I read them because I like risk takers. I like people that innovator. You're an innovator. I like
Yeah,
that.
I haven't done any for a while. I need to get back on to doing it. It's just because I've been traveling so much recently. So, but I'll put some more out there. I love doing them. I love writing articles. And I'll tell you, for me to maintain one of my safety certifications, I have to write 2 articles a year, and I'm still due one.
Oh, had you considered writing a book, Michael? That's what I want to ask you.
Somebody asked me about that, right? Because I've got a whole life history that's brought me to this point, as I shared with you, my grandfather. But somebody had asked me that once before, and I thought, nobody will read the book, so.
That's not true. Because you know what? For October, November, I've got a writers network that's coming up. So
Yeah,
I'll have writers will be spotlighted starting in October.
interesting.
So yeah, that's what I was.
I'm gonna watch for that, because I've had people reach out to me and go, look, even my family has said, look, you should write something,
You
right?
really should.
Yeah,
Yeah, and write them in sequels if you want. Well, Peter, but just in sequels where people will just get so geared up and interested, they'll go to the next one and read the next one and read the next.
yeah. It's interesting you said. I'll watch your series on writers, because it's something that's been on my list for a while, and family pressure, friends have said, look, you should write
You
something,
should do
even
it.
if it's about how you started your drone company and moved into the
Yes.
you're in, right? My family and friends know it's an inspiring story, never knowing how to fly, right? So
People to know that you don't have to be perfect, but take a chance, you're a risk taker. That's what people would really love about you, when they
yeah,
would read about you.
interesting. I'll watch your writing series, and
Okay.
we'll connect on that. And
Okay. And listen, and thank you again. Thank you so much.
yeah, it's my pleasure. It's good to see you today. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Okay. Thanks, Mike. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Bye-bye.